Hello Leos and Crosswatchers, this is Amna from Soulmate, and today we are doing your weekly 11 to the 17th of June 2019 in love reading. Please keep in mind that these are general messages. They may or may not resonate with you. If they resonate with you, please like and subscribe to the channel. I highly appreciate it. Before I cut the deck, by the way, I'm because of my own personal schedule and I've taken on some projects. I am taking very limited number of personal readings, so they're still open. So if you want to book a personal reading, just send me an email and I'll get back to you. My email address will be in the description box. Now, before I cut the deck, tapping into your energy and the pre-shuffle. While I was meditating on your cards, and while I was tapping into your energy, honestly speaking, the moon is entering Leo. It's a powerful moon, not it has moved from Scorpio to Leo, but honestly, I was way too distracted. There was no reason behind it. Like my energy was distracted. I was shuffling on cards. I was trying to focus on your energy, but I was somehow confused. I couldn't focus on what I was doing, and I honestly tried to record this reading 4 times prior to this. So I don't know, maybe some of you are feeling this energy, and maybe with the this is a new moon, so maybe with full moon you'll get over it. I cannot really say that until and unless, because this I'm reading this before the moon enters Leo. So maybe once the moon is in the first couple of days or a week old, and then I'll be able to tell you what it is about. But there was a sense of a lot of confusion, a lot of distraught, and a lot of irritability in me, and I knew that I was okay before I tapped into your energy. The moment I tapped into my Scorpio, because I'm a Scorpio sun, so the moment I tried to, I tried my best. I tried my best to get out of this energy, and I had to honestly tap into my own energy, which is a Scorpion energy too. And the moment I tapped into that one, I snapped out of it. So if some of you are feeling that way, please keep in mind that this is not something which is gonna last forever. This is something which is happening to you because of planetary changes. It will be over soon. Again, I'm getting confused. I'm having this foggy feeling again, and I was okay while I did the last reading. I was okay. Totally, I had a personal reading before that. I was totally fine, and in between recording these videos, I was fine as well. So this is definitely your energy, which is stirring a lot of confusion and distraught. I don't know why. I honestly don't know why. But you will be fine. You will be fine. Also, at the same time, when I tapped into your energy, I felt a lot of resentment, a lot of a sense that there are some people around me who don't feel who, like, I don't want to say the word snakes, honestly speaking, people who don't have any good intentions for me. And it seems it because I was confused, I was feeling confused, and I was tapping into this energy as well. So I would say that I was not paranoid, but I felt as if it, you know, there are some things around me which are not right, some things which are working against me, some things which are forcing me to rethink what is around me, and you know, what should be my next step. Be very careful if you are in such a situation, if you are going for you know, a contract, or if you are in a relationship. If you're single, even then, beware of people around you. Be a little careful. You know, if there is a resentment, if there is some sort of negativity around you, it won't last forever. It won't last even, I would not even say forever. It won't last longer. It will be you know, out in the open. You will be fine, you will come out of it fine. It won't affect you, but I would still want you to be a little careful, pay attention to details, since this is going to be a very confusing period for some of you. You know, just be a little vigilant while you're dealing with others. Don't go full blow and start suspecting others, but be a little careful. This is a very long intro, I know that, but the feeling was so weird, and it kept me down for such a long time. It's been an hour and a half since I've been trying to record this video, and I'm finally able to do it. So be a little careful about that. Otherwise, if you are planning a trip, if you have long been planning a trip, that's finally going to happen. If you're waiting for communication from someone, I do expect that to happen during this week. Alright, let's begin. Overall energy for the week, and that is Seven of Wands. What was I saying? Keep your defenses high. You have to fight this battle. There are a lot of people around you, and you have to fight. You have to be prepared to fight. You have to be prepared to, you have to be literally prepared for everything that comes your way, because a lot of people don't have good intentions, you know, when it comes to you. So you have to be prepared all the time. Just keep your guard high. Pick up your wand and defend yourself in no matter what the conditions are. All right, messages. Three of Swords. Messages for you. And we have a flipper as well. Ten of Swords. Oh my god. What is happening with you? Ten of Pentacles in the ten of Swords, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Leos. Be very, very careful. Messages for the Magician. Messages for Leo, 17th of June 2019. Can you see? You can. No wonder I was feeling really heavy. Messages for Leos. Too many cards. Leo's week of 11th to the 17th of June 2019. Three of Wands. That's good. This is exactly the way I told you about the reading. Messages for Leo's, the week of 11th to 17th of June 2019. I have a feeling this thing is gonna be a very long reading. One card drew out, but I'm not gonna. It's only one card, but I'm not gonna take it with it. Was a good card though, but if it's meant to appear again, it will appear again. Messages for Leo, 11 to 17th of June 2019 in love. I can still feel the confusion and distraught again. I'm having that feeling again, the feeling of heaviness, the feeling of burdening, like not like, yeah, this one wants to play. 10 of Wands. This is a tumultuous week. Overall energy of the week is 7 of Wands, so you have to be a little careful. You have to be put your, not little careful, you have to be very, very careful. You have to keep your guard up. You have to be vigilant. You have to look out for people who don't have your best interest in your in their minds. And I'm gonna give you a hint here. There could be people who you might not even suspect that they have these kinds of intentions for you. Like I said, I got the snakes kind of feeling, so I'm not gonna just say that, because that's a very bad word to use. But at the same time, I would say that be very careful of people around you. They don't have good interest. They don't have good intentions. Again, the confusion. I don't know why this is. This is like affecting me too much. Okay, I'm gonna pull it together. I'm gonna get into my own energy and. Okay, you have to keep your guard up. You have to be a little vigilant. You have to be very careful around people who you suspect they don't have your good interest in mind, and people who don't have your good interest in good who don't have good intentions for you, but at the same time you don't know about them. So overall, be very careful. Right now I see you being hurt. Could be, we'll get it from the clarifiers why you are being hurt. This could be these people who are hiding in plain sight. This could be your friends. This could also be in terms of your love. You have been your heart has been, there have been holes in your heart punched by these people, and I can imagine the pain you're feeling right now. But I always say this, and I'm gonna say this to you: the moment you accept that you have been hurt, you have been beaten down in life, it's that moment, it's in that particular moment that you'll start to heal up. Again, this entire week you will have this energy around you, because obviously you don't heal from this in a day. Honestly speaking, if I say that you could heal in a day or a two, or you will heal like a snap, No, nobody can. It takes time. So overall, during the week, you will be feel that people have stabbed you in your back, and they've stabbed you really bad. They have beaten you to the ground, and you will feel down. You will feel defeated. But like I said, here you have the healing energy. Here also you have the healing energy, and at the same time there is no 11 of swords. So this means that hitting rock bottom means from there on you cannot sink any further. You will get up. You will learn from this experience. You will learn to cope with these kinds of feelings. You will learn to cope with when life gives you such bad how do you say it, such bad experiences, how to deal with them, how to better how to avoid them, and how to better deal with them. Because obviously our life is it does not it brings us a lot of different emotions. It brings us a lot of different things, both good and bad. So with 10 of swords here, I would say that you'll learn a lot from this experience. Again, during the week, you'll feel a lot of challenges coping with this this trodden down, beaten up energy, which you have here. You will have a lot of and try to avoid any sort of arguments you might have in this anger or this feeling of confusion or anything, because the last thing you want in your life right now is creating another conflict, which I can see here that your biggest challenge during the week will be to avoid any conflict which might arise for you during this week. And there are chances of having conflict because you're losing a lot of different things. If you see this sigil here, we have the same sigil here on the heart as well. So keep your emotions in check, keep your emotions in a place where you have this, take out your anger, take out your emotions in a productive manner. Don't lose your anger, don't lose your mind over things, because this is just a phase. This will definitely pass. This is not gonna last forever, and obviously this is not the end of the world. I know you've been brutally beaten up right now. Some of you might be feeling very low, but at the same time things do change, and there is a time period where we feel a lot of negativity, a lot of being beaten up, but we eventually come out of it if we remain sane, and if we don't take any harsh steps. We will be out of it. We will beat it. As a matter of fact, we'll only be able to beat it if we remain sane and we avoid conflict and we deal with it tactfully. And this is my advice to you during this week, that there is a lot of, although you have been beaten down, you've been stabbed in the back, you've been stabbed in the heart, you have been brutally heartbroken, but at the same time I would seriously give you advice not to pick on any conflict, not to avoid any sort of problem which is being brewed for you, whether it's your family, whether it's your friends, whether it's your love life, anything. Just avoid it. Damn, I am like feeling way too heavy with your energy. I remember I saw this either in Taurus or Capricorn's video, that usually avoid doing the weeklies because weekly energy is too heavy and it takes a toll on me, and I get so much into it that it starts to shake my core, and that's exactly what is happening right now. All right, getting back, although you are being being faced by these challenges, I see you that there is you have this sort of somewhere power inside you, power of being connected with the nature, to create what you want, to create a positive change, and that's what you use in order to deal with this particular situation. I would not say this is some sort of manifestation or magic, but you have the right tools. Connect yourself to nature, and nature will guide you, honestly. You don't have to, although the magician is the card of manifestation, but the magician has all the right tools to deal with all the challenges in your life as well, challenges you are being faced with. So connect to all the elements which are here, which is earth, water, air and fire. You have to connect this, that makes the entire universe. So connect with the universe, tap into those powers, be very confident. And I see you towards the end of this week gaining this energy of having this confidence to deal with these things, and to learn from these traumatic situations. I see you being determined, I see you being confident, I see you seeking strength, gaining strength, and I see you working with the four elements of the universe to definitely deal with this situation. I don't see you losing your mind, although any sane person here would lose their mind, but I see some of you might get carried away, because this is a lot of hurt and a lot of challenges to deal with. But at the same time, there are some of you who will definitely come out of it trying. For those of you who have difficulty, please take advice from this video, and not lose your mind in this. My advice to you is, as a matter of fact, this is not my advice, this is actually a message for you from the universe, that you have to be hopeful. You have to be hopeful for the future. You have to look forward for the future, because you are one person who has worked really hard in their life, and currently the situation might not be in your favor, but it will turn around. It will definitely turn around. I see that you are feeling burdened by this 10 of Swords, but at the same time, I would say that be hopeful. This is just a week, and it will be over soon, sooner than later. Let's see, 23 minutes in. What is this Three of Swords doing here for my viewers? What is the Three of Swords doing here? Just stay focused. Don't lose your focus. Don't lose your determination. Stay hopeful. Face the challenges in a manner that it doesn't instigate any more challenges. Three of Swords is clarified by Nine of Swords. The Magician in reverse, and Six of Pentacles in reverse. So definitely here a love situation, a relationship where which was honestly giving you nightmares, which was not a balanced relationship, where it could have been a one-sided relationship where you felt as if you were giving more to the relationship, and the other person was not. They were not into this relationship more. Why I'm saying that the other person was like that, because this is giving you nightmares. The relationship was giving you nightmares, and there was lack of communication with the Magician card in reverse. There was lack of communication in this relationship, and probably that's why either I highly think that this is you walking away from the relationship with the Three of Swords of energy here. Sorry, I'm still feeling. You walked away from this situation, not the other person. Even if they walked away from this situation, the relationship was not serving you well. It was just one-sided. Let me just. I was just about to spill water everywhere. That's what you're doing with my energy. Alright, I can see that you cannot see all of these cards, but I've already showed you. You have Nine of Swords in reverse, the Magician in reverse, and then the Six of Pentacles in reverse. The relationship was not serving you. What is this Ten of Swords doing here? God, Leo's, because of this energy, I'm messed right now. The Hierophant. The Higher Calling. You've been hurt. You've been hurt by a breakup. You've been hurt by someone whom you loved very dearly, but at the same time the universe is telling you to learn from this experience and grow. Sorry, I had to drink water. Because there are some things which you don't know about, and the higher being, the higher self knows about it. They're all knowing with these two keys. They are all knowing. They know what is going on with you. Clearly, this relationship was not serving you. It was giving you worse than a heartbreak. And I think whatever happened for a good reason. What is this Ten of Pentacles doing here? Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Swords. Again, we have Three of Swords. So if you whoever you had whoever hurt you, they are gonna come back and have a conflict with you again and during this week, or they might try to create conflict and create troubles. That could also involve your family to some extent. Be a little careful. Just avoid it. Like I said before, you have to avoid it if you want things to work out in your favor. Just try and avoid it. The Magician. What's the Magician doing here? This is King of Swords in reverse. Sorry, I have to keep my water bottle, and you can definitely not see this. So, as I said, that you have to use all the tools in your, you have to connect to the, you have to be determined, you have to be very much focused. You have to connect with all elements of the nature in order to overcome the situation. You have to conjure the power of the universe. You have to conjure your determination and your confidence to build up the strength and will to deal with this particular situation. And that is also That is why, because you are giving out the energy of King of Swords in reverse. You could be a little arrogant, little all this hurt could make you a little ruthless and unkind, towards people who hurt you. And oh my god, well, now that's making sense. There's a lot of hurt which is going on around you, but the universe is telling you that you don't have to go full blow on them. You have to mellow down. You have to just be confident, and you have to be hopeful for the future. You don't have to bring up, you have to pick up a fight with them, in literal terms, pick up the sword and cut their throat. You have to be connected with your natural elements. You have to be determined, and you have to use your skill of mind, not any rash decisions. Please don't take any rash decisions because of this hurt. Please don't. King of Swords in reverse is known to take rash, dangerous decisions at the time they are hurt, in reverse, obviously. But you don't want that energy. You need to be determined. You need to be confident. Three of Wands is clarified by Ace of Wands. Definitely a new beginning is coming towards you, so you don't have to be worried about anything. This will be over sooner than you expect. No matter what happened, no matter how much you've been hurt, this is just a phase. This is gonna end. You have to be hopeful for the future, because you have a brand new beginning waiting for you. Things will be over before you even have the time to think about it. Just like I said, I'm gonna use 2-3 words for you. Be determined, be confident, be little relaxed in this situation. Don't take any rash decisions. Ten of Wands is clarified by the Star in reverse. So yes, you will be a little more burdened, because you think there are so many delays, but no, there is no delay. Honestly speaking, you are feeling as if there are delays, but no, there are no delays. And you're not you're not in an unlucky phase of your life. This is a cycle of life. This happens to everybody, and they have to go through it. But all that matters is you have to be hopeful for the brand new beginning which is coming your way very, very soon. Very, very soon. Alright, Leos, I hope this helped. I know it's gonna be a rough week for some of you, at least, but just take good advice from what I said and what these cards are saying, and you will be out of it before you even have had the chance to have this vindictive feelings, which I can see here. If any such vindictive feelings appear, just ignore them. Just connect with nature. Just go meditate. Just go out for a walk, and think of ways you can cope up with it, instead of having this ruthless feeling. Because you have to be hopeful, you have to be confident that no matter what, you will be out of it, and you have a brand new beginning waiting for you. No matter what happened, there are no delays, there are no the current phase is making you feel burdened. I can actually feel that. I will not even say that I can say that or I can see that. I am actually feeling it right now, but it's just a week and it will pass. Alright, I'll see you guys next week. Bye, Leos.